So here in the type 1 dimension 1 video, uh, we see what is the type 1 dimension and what is the slowly changing dimension, and creating type 1 dimension mapping. In that we covered source qualifier and expression, and how to take the lookup transformation, that is for the target table, and how to map the ports here, and the insert flag expression. Now in the update flag expression, I am comparing the product ID, whether I am checking the product ID whether it is null or not. So as I shown here, so here this is a sample query that performs on the lookup transformation. It will perform some left join operation. So if the product ID is not there in the target table, then it is null. If it is exists, then it is not null. So here I am taking the same condition as the product ID is not null, then that record is existing in the target table, and if the record is exists in the target table, then I am performing the comparison operation on unit price. So if the price is different, I will perform update operation here. So here I am validating the expression process successfully, and I have taken another date value variable as a date time. So here it will useful for create and update date ports. I am taking a system for this. I am validating the expression. Here it will give the direct system value, then remember the current date. So yeah, now we declared three variables: insert flag, update flag, and date value. So insert flag determines whether the record should be inserted into the target table or not, and coming to the update flag, it determines that the record should exist in the target table, and if the unit price value is not matching, then it will perform update operation. I am taking a router transformation to route these records, router and product team, for update and insert operations. So in the router I am taking 3 source records, and I will take these 3 records: insert flag, update flag, and date value. So here in the router condition, I will take 2 groups. These groups route the record based on the group value that we have given. So one is the insert flag, the group name is, so, and the value will be, I am giving the value as insert flag equal to 1. If it is 1, then it will perform some insert operation. So it is an integer, and again it is an integer. Okay, so here also I will change this as an integer. So in the router condition, the groups I will take insert flag equal to 1. So expression passes successfully, no errors, and again I will take another group for the update flag, UPD flag. So it will create 2 different groups in the router transformation to route the records. So again here this should match with our column name that is there in the router transformation. So here if you see it routes to route the records, it has created 2 different groups. So it's the insert flag group and it's an update flag group. So now I will take update strategy transformation to update the records or insert the records in the target table. So UPD for product dim insert. So I am mapping records to this update strategy transformation from this insert flag group and the date value. Okay, so here I am changing the property of this update strategy expression to, so it is by default 0. So 0 means update at expression value is 0, then it will perform insert operation. If it is 1, it performs update operation. And now I will take the target transformation. Product ID 1, product name and unit price. I am mapping those three fields. And here, so for insert operation, the date value, the sys date value should be same for both insert, for the create and updated date values. So I have, that's why I have mapped this date value to the create date and updated date port. Now we need to take another update strategy transformation to update the records in target table. PD product name update. To this I will map the ports from update group, and I will take the date group, and so from the updates group the date value should only map it to the target updated date value. It should not map it to the created date value, because so this is for already existing record, means the record is already existing in the database, and we are taking only, we are updating only the unit price value in the target table, means it represents the record that is updated on the so and so particular time and date. So that's why I am mapping this sys date value to the only updated date value. So if you see the database after performing the update operations, by seeing that record we can identify when the record is created. So if you see, so the particular record is created, so suppose if the value is some 20, so the here this pen product ID 101 value is updated on 13/9/2014, but this record is initially created in the DB as 11/2014. So that's why here, to show this kind of difference when the record is created and when the record is updated in the system, I am mapping only the sys date value to update date transformation. Yeah, it is done. Now I will create session for this mapping. So task developer, I am creating a new task, s_m_ product dim. I am associate this session to our m_product_dim mapping. Now I will change this session properties. So I mean, we need to change the source and target database connections. So if you go to the connections, so these are product dim 1 and product dim 2 are mapping to the target one. So target database, and source qualifier is from the source database, and lookup is from the target database only. So again, the source connection value is the source connection database, and the target connection value is from the target database. Same source, product dim target. Now I will create a workflow for this mapping. Workflow, create w_product dim. So whatever the session that we created, product dim, I will link this to the line using line task. Yeah, now the session is created. Now we created the workflow also. If we run the workflow, so initially in the product table we do not have any records. So by right clicking we can run the workflow here. Start workflow from task. So here the status. The session ran successfully. So if we see the database for the data, in the source we have 5 records. So in the same way in the target also this 5 records should inserted. So here see these are the 5 records in the target. Initially the date time, so the created and updated date values are same for both the records, means these records are initially not there in the target table but exist in the source table. So once we run our workflow, whatever the records that are not there in the target table, those will insert into the source table. Suppose here I will insert new record into the source and I will run the workflow again. So in the source database I will take another record. Insert into product, add cost 20 and I am taking the product as 115. So I have inserted one new record. So here we have 6 records, but in the target table we have 5 records. So if we run the workflow again, the new record should insert it into our target table. So here I am running the workflow again. So it is running state. Once it is done, it is succeeded. If you see the data in the target table, so we can see the new record with the new SysDate value. Now I will perform some update operation on existing record. So here the unit price of the 111, that is pen, is 12 rupees. I will change it to some 15 rupees and I will run the workflow again. So here this is the pen value is 15. Now here in the source it is 12. So if we run the workflow again, there should not be any change for any other records except the product ID 101. Means the 101 unit price is different from source to target. So only the 101 product unit price should be updated to 15 and the updated date should change to the SysDate. And here we should not change the create date. And again I am running the workflow. Again the session ran successfully and checking the data in the target table. Oh, it is inserted new record. There is something wrong. Wait a minute. Yeah, because here in the update strategy transformation we haven't changed this to 1. It should be 1 because for updating the records in target table we need to take the update strategy expression as 1. Yeah, here I will delete this record. Product gaming where. So here directly I will take the unit price as a 15 because we have a single record with the unit price. In general we should not perform this delete operation in unit price because price may be same for different products. I have deleted that record. Now I will run this workflow again. So I am saving the session mapping and replace the session with the mapping, refresh mapping. I am saving the workflow and start workflow from the task. It ran successfully. Now I am verifying the data again. So here in the source we have for the product 101 we have value 15. If I run it here, see the value of the product 101 with the pen is 15. So here the create date is not updated. If you see the previous records create date, that is same with the product ID 101 record create date. And to track whether the record of the product ID 101 is updated in the target table or not, we need to verify the unit price with the source price. And if you see the updated date is showing as 2014 9/13 and 13/25. It is different when we compare to the create date and also updated date of other records. So means this record is recently updated in the target table. So if you want to verify whether the mapping is performing well or not, we can compare source data against the target data. Suppose directly we can run a simple inner join operation and we can verify the data whether it is same with against the source or not. Thank you very much.